DiPietro from servicewithpurpose.net. Yesterday I missed a blog post, which was the first in a long time. And it got me all concerned. Now the day was a crazy day. I had back-to-back meetings, and then I had 2 dinners, and then I had to catch up with some friends about an issue later that night. I didn't get home till 11 o'clock, and I'm sitting there panicking, thinking, oh my God, I've got to make this blog post. I had a few drafts, and I thought, well, let me post something. And then I thought, well, why should I just post something for the sake of ticking a box when the quality won't quite be there, when I won't have thought it through? And it got me thinking, you shouldn't really always be there to satisfy a customer on time if you're not ready. Now there's a saying that came to mind. I thought, well, a fruit picked before it ripens will never be ripe. So if I try to do this thing for you before it's ready, you'll never actually get what you thought you were going to get. When is it good to stop? I think it's good to stop when you're going to have second-rate quality. I think it's good to stop when you shouldn't just look at your job as ticking boxes. You should look at your job as a service to another person. When you're forcing service, it's more about satisfying yourself or your boss than satisfying the customer, because you want to tick that box yourself. You get long-term brand damage, obviously, from mediocrity. And it never actually is that urgent. I mean, a blog post, if it doesn't go up today, I want to get them all done daily if I can, but if it doesn't really happen, the earth will continue spinning. And in most cases, it will still be okay. Just let people know if you can, and just say, look, it's going to be late, a day late, a week late, a year late, whatever it's going to be, but we want to make sure we get it right. And at the end of the day, if you make the deadline before you're ready, you actually won't make it in the end anyway, because more than likely you will have rework which will be happening after the deadline. So you're going to be late anyway if it's not ready. So look at it another way. If an airline captain wants to rush his plane off the tarmac on time and give up doing all the checklists, is that a good thing? Well, obviously not. If your doctor has to rush through your x-ray to make sure that he can get to the next patient on time, is that a good thing? Well, no, it's not. Would you like to have your meal rushed, your server come and rush delivering all your meals when you're on a long romantic lunch or dinner? Of course not, even if they do need to resell the table later on. So rushing to make a deadline is not always the be all and end all. Make sure you get it just done properly every single time. So this is not an excuse for procrastination. And being late should be the exception, not the rule. However, sometimes be reasonable about it and say, you know what, this fruit isn't quite ripe, let it ripen. Again, it's Stephen DiPietro from servicewithpurpose.net, and I hope you have an awesome day.